But sometimes, my schedule just works out like that. Sometimes when I get off in the morning on Sunday mornings, I do go to church. But Sunday, it just didn't work out like that this past Sunday. But I am on my way to a shift that I picked up, a 2 to 10 shift. And I'm going to see how it goes. I have been to this place. So when I say picked up a shift, a lot of people might not understand. But I also work for an agency place as a nurse, meaning I can go anywhere that they need a nurse on any particular day at any particular time. But today they needed a 2 to 10 nurse. So I was like, okay. And for the amount they was paying, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and work this shift. It's 1:43. The place is like, it was like 25 minutes from my house. I try not to go far, like when I work with agency. I try not to go too far from the house, just because I'm pregnant and you never know what happens. And then my husband, he works all the way on the other side of town, so he went, he wants to be able to get to me just in case something, goes wrong, or, especially in the upcoming months. And I'm just like, I'm trying to get everything out the way, like, before I get too wobbly and people notice I'm pregnant. Like, a lot of people don't notice, unless I tell them. A lot of people don't notice because I wear big clothes. And it's not that I'm trying to hide it. It's just like, I hate to, like, oh, are you pregnant? Like, clearly you looking at my stomach like I'm not this big. Like, my stomach is not poking out this big. But I just hate having to, like, and then I hate when people look at me crazy, like, it's not normal for a woman to be pregnant. But anyway, so that's why I tend to wear bigger clothes, like shirts. Like today I got on an oversized pullover over my scrubs. So, which is still good, I can still hide it. Because a lot of people discriminate against pregnant women, like, oh, they feel like you can't do this, you can't. Now, you can't do certain stuff. Like, certain stuff I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not finna, like, lift and pull on somebody that's 3 times my size. I'm just not going to do it. Now, if it comes down to it and, we have to, like, if something happens and we have to do CPR, I'm not going to pull you down to the ground. I'm going to hop in the bed and just start, doing compressions. But I'm not going to, like, just try to pull you. Like, for instance, y'all, and it was so, and I've been a nurse a long time, so nothing really scares me. But it was so crazy. Like, a guy I was working, the place I was working, the guy, he had a seizure, but he was sitting in a wheelchair. So here I am trying to get him down, and he was a big guy. So I'm asking for help. I'm like, hey, y'all, come help me, so I can get him down on the ground, turn him to the side. They sitting there looking at me like, oh, you can't do it. Like, no, I can't do it, and I'm not gonna do it, because he was a big guy. Like, he wasn't like overweight, but he was, like, muscle wise. So anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah. So I want to start telling y'all my story of why I had to find a new OB in the middle of my second trimester. But for some reason, God won't allow it to come off my tongue. And maybe it's because I'm not supposed to say it. Or I'm not supposed to tell it. Sometimes you got to be obedient. So, whenever I get that confirmation that I should say something, I will let y'all know. But right now, it won't come out. Yeah, just hop on the move. It won't come out. And I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna force it, because it's a time and a place for everything. And maybe it's not the time for me to say anything right now. Who knows? Maybe it'll be tomorrow. Maybe it'll be next week. Maybe it'll be next month. But it's not the time right now. So we're just gonna hold off on that. But just know that God is always watching. He's always looking. He's always worked so. He's already worked it out. What you are stressing and worried worried about, he's already worked it out. And to be honest, y'all, I was never stressed. I was never worried. When I received the email that, they decided to terminate our relationship as far as provider and patient. And, I was told that they sent a certified letter. But I thought with a certified letter you had to sign, and I never received anything. So it is what it is. Like, and the process to find another provider was so smooth. And the provider that I have now, like, they constantly call, check on me. Like, I have an appointment Friday on the 12th. Yeah, I'm sorry. This person is going so slow in front of me. And I understand it's a slow lane, but sometimes too slow is too slow. Some slows are too slow. But the provider that I have now is constantly calling, checking on me, asking me, do I need anything? Reminding me of my appointments, just, it's more genuine. The relationship is more genuine than the last one. Again, if it was me, if I was going through this, well, I can't say that because I'm not in her shoes, but again, you never know what people are going through. You never know the reason why she became so mean, because she is mean. When I tell you, says the most hurtful stuff, she is mean. Curses. But anyway, when she told me that, I went to report and I had somebody sit with her. And then when I came back, I went in there and I prayed for her, y'all. And at this point, she was just, I don't know, it was a spirit on her, because nobody can be that mean and that hateful and that, and despise things. Because I went in there and prayed for her. She was like, F God, F God. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and remove myself from this room. And I pray you can find peace in this situation, because at this point, there's nothing they can do to reverse her going blind at all. So she has multiple doctor's appointments. She's excuse me, has multiple doctor's appointments, and she gets multiple eye drops a day, and it's just nothing they can do. And I don't think she has come to terms with her going blind in both eyes at this age, which is still fairly young. And then she's in a rehab center. You know, more so, she's probably gonna end up in a long-term care facility because she can't take care of herself. She can't do anything. But I said this to say, like, as healthcare professionals, we deal with a lot, y'all, and a lot of us are not perfect in our doings. We just do the best that we can. And I'm, for one, I can take accountability for myself. I made a lot of mistakes as a young nurse, especially without any, you know, guidance. Because sometimes the older nurses, some of them don't want to take you on their wings because they feel threatened that you're coming for their position, which is not the case. And when I became that seasoned nurse, nurses that came under me, you know, I made sure I taught them right and I trained them right, because at the end of the day, it's not about you, it's not about me, it's about these patients. Yeah, I had one nurse, she was so mean. She was training me and she treated me like she treated me like dirt, y'all. And then when she got to know me and we worked together for a while, she had started, you know, needing help on her duties because she was, you know, aging. And y'all, when I tell you I helped this, I could have been like she was, but for what? When I tell y'all this lady loved me to death now, because I didn't give her back the same energy that she gave me. When I tell you this lady loved me to death, when she found out I was having a baby, y'all, she reached out. I didn't know she still had my number, because my number has been the same for almost 3 years, maybe longer than that. I didn't know she still had my number. She called me. She was like, "Oh, that's gonna be my baby, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that." And of course, I'm not expecting her to do anything, but you know, that's just you know, it comes back around when you're nice. I could have been like her. I could have been like, "Oh nah, baby, I'm not finna do that. You here, you getting your own check, you gonna do your own work." But no, and that's me now. Like I'm a team player. Where I can help, I'm gonna help it. And you know, like, even I got like RNs, nurses that has finished school, that's brand new, that never worked in healthcare. See, I started from the bottom. I was a CNA and worked my way up, which I feel like they gave me a lot of leverage coming in, because I already knew. And then I had a cousin, y'all. Shout out to Rocky. I had a cousin, we was working together. I was a CNA and she was a nurse. And she used to, tell, teach me a lot of stuff and tell me a lot of stuff. And, like, she used to let me do some things, you know. She used to let me do some things. Like, you know, as far as when I was a CNA going to nursing school, she used to, you know, shout out to her. But it's crazy, y'all, like how life is. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm almost here at work. I was gonna stop and give me. I've been craving, y'all, a caramel iced coffee. What is it? Frappe? Yes, a frappe. But I can only have 200 milligrams of caffeine a day. I mean, I don't really drink sodas or nothing like that. I mostly drink water and apple juice, because apple juice helps pregnant women with their, anyway, that's too much information. But I mostly drink water and apple juice. But I want to stop at 151 Coffee, y'all. And they also building a Dutch Bros over here, but I want to stop and get me some coffee. But, because it can also make me, I know there's too much information. I probably will come back on my break, because I think they don't close till like 9. So I might come, that might be too late, because it might make me stay up all night. But anyway, I've been having the weirdest cravings. Like last night I had a craving for an egg sandwich. And I don't even like scrambled eggs at all. I didn't fix it last night. I got up this morning and fixed it. It was good. I had bread, mayonnaise, eggs. That's it. And it was good. An egg sandwich. And I just been having I hate when big trucks pull up on the side of me. Like big diesels. It just make my skin crawl. Because I watch too many movies with trucks, diesels, and find a destination, mess me up for life. For life. What are we doing? I'm telling y'all, traffic is all the time. And they say Atlanta traffic is bad, which I don't know. I've never been to Atlanta, but they say Atlanta traffic. Texas traffic is terrible. I left the house 30 minutes early, and I'm gonna make it. Y'all, this water is good. It's some kind of, it's good. I don't know what kind it is. It's some kind of spring water, but I don't know the specific brand. But when I tell you it's so good, I don't even have ice in here, and I like my water real cold. It's so good though. But anyway, I've been talking to y'all for almost 20 minutes, just letting y'all in on my day, since I haven't talked to y'all since Sunday morning. But I'll check back in when I make it to my shift, get report. After I get report and start my day. Actually, today is Tuesday, I have a shift Wednesday. I have orientation Thursday for the new job I just got. And then I have a shift Friday. And then I'm trying to get a shift Saturday, but not overnight. If I can help it, not overnight. Saturday morning. I want to do 7A to 7P, so I'll have, so I can get enough rest to get up and go to church, because it's second Sunday, which, I mean, it's not, but I already missed first Sunday. I try not to miss church like y'all. And I know a lot of people like, well, you know, I know I am the church, but sometimes you got to go in and get that anointing, that word, because you are the church. Anywhere you go, you are the church. The church is rooted in you. The word should be rooted in you. But like I say, sometimes you got to go in the temple and just get all that goodness. And especially our church, we're a Baptist church, y'all. We still wear the robes, sing the old time hymns. We still have the ushers that wear white. Like, we're a real old time Baptist church, like that back in the day, your grandma church. But yeah, I love my church house. I do. I love, church is what you make it. Like, you don't go there for to impress people. You go there to get what you need, to get the word, especially if the pastor is, which he is, especially if he is really rooted in God. You go there and you get the message and you get what you need, but you have to have your own relationship with God, because the pastor can't get you into heaven. He can't send you to hell. Only you can. That's why. Wait a minute, how am I supposed to? Oh, I'm sorry, they had the roadblock out. But only you can. The pastor just gives you the guidelines. It's your responsibility to build your relationship with God and to get yourself into heaven. The pastor can't do it. A lot of people feel like, oh, the pastor should. The pastor is a regular person just like you. The pastor make mistakes. The pastor sin. The pastor get angry. Like, a lot of people put all their trust and all that in the pastor, and then as soon as he do something that they don't like, then, oh no, he ain't a man of God. He's human. That's why you should never put all your faith and all your trust in people. It's God. But God can use anybody to get the message that he wants to get to you. He can use somebody off the street. All you have to your mind has to be open. You have to be connected. God can use anybody. I never thought I would be right here today. And every time I go somewhere, or you know, anybody I come encounter with, I'm telling them about the goodness of God. Because when I tell y'all, and it's bringing tears to my eyes, when I tell y'all, a couple of years ago, I was nothing like this. When I tell y'all God can work miracles and he can change you overnight, and that's what I mean. But anyway, I'm pulling in, so I will call y'all back after I get situated, because again, you know, I'm not gonna show, you know, everything, just because, like I say, they're really cracking down on violations and things like that, what you don't supposed to be doing. And then especially a lot of people watch YouTube, you never know who comes across your videos and stuff like that. But I make sure I'm careful. Why are you in the middle of the road? But yeah, I'll call y'all back later. Hey y'all, I decided to call y'all back. It's 4:16. And guess what? Your girl got an admit. So I'm working on orders. Surprisingly, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's on 7 medications I have to put in, but surprisingly, it's not bad. So I'm gonna work through this admit, and I should be done by 5:30. It's not bad here at this facility. It's not bad at all. You know, you do have some people that is not too happy that you're here in the building, and because they feel like you're making more than them. I mean, obviously I'm here because y'all needed the help, right? But anywho, I'm gonna finish working on my admit, and I'll check back in with y'all later. It's a nice facility. That's my lunch bag and my bag right there. It's really a nice facility, y'all. But anyway, I'll call y'all back later, cousins. Bye. Oh my God. Hey y'all, I am back. I called y'all back. It is 8:03. I'm just now taking my break. Whew. I am about to run to Dollar Tree before they close and get some stuff to clean with, because I'm off tomorrow. I'm not working anywhere tomorrow. So I'm gonna clean up tonight. I'm gonna do the bathroom. My husband is cooking, so I know I will have to clean the stove after he's finished cooking. So I'm gonna do the bathroom, the kitchen. We got laundry to do tomorrow, and tomorrow just gonna be a get everything together day, since I'm not working. But y'all, OMG, this building that I'm at, it's not bad. It's just the patients to nurse ratio, which you could expect that in a facility like that, because it's like long-term mixed with rehab. But I'm on the skill hall, so the max patients is 13. So and then plus I had an admin, so I had 12, and I got an admission today, so they made 13 patients. Which wasn't too bad, because all they wanted was pain pills. Like, you know, they're there either because two of my ladies had broken hips. One of my ladies had amputated fingers because she had gangrene. But all they wanted was like pain pills and things like that. And they stay in the bed most of the time. They'll get up and do. When I first got there, a lot of them was up doing therapy. But you know, as the day went on, they ate dinner and they got back in the bed and they just wanted their pain medicine. So it wasn't bad. But the admission that I got, it usually don't take me but maybe an hour and a half at the most to do. Oh, okay, I'm in the right lane. I thought I was in the turning lane. To do an admission, it took me 3 hours to do this admission, on top of trying to provide care to the rest of the 12 patients, plus trying to find where everything is, because you know the staff doesn't want to really show you. I had one nurse that really, she really helped me out. She showed me where everything was. She kept asking me, was I okay? I'm like, girl, I've been a nurse for 7 years. I'm good, thank you though. The only thing that I need is to show me where everything else in the storage. And I haven't been a nurse 7 years. I've been a nurse going on almost 6 years. 6 years. I don't know where I get 7 from. I guess 7 is a major number because I've been telling everybody, they've been asking me. I'm like 7 years, 7 years. So it's 6 years, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm headed to. Wait a minute. I'm headed to Dollar Tree, and I'm actually pulling in now, and we're gonna get some things to clean up this house with. I don't know. I've been slacking. Like I clean up, but I really haven't done a deep clean, and that's what I've been missing. I guess we finna have to park far and walk, which is okay, because I'm trying to. And I thought about when I got off going to the gym, because I paid for my membership again. I thought about going to the gym and just start back working out, walking on the treadmill and doing some lifting, not too heavy, but just doing some lifting, because it's becoming real. At first it was just a dream, but now it's becoming reality that I'm about to be a mother. And so I want to. Oh y'all, I got my NIPT results back today, and everything is good with the baby. Everything is negative. Like they do that to see if your baby have the chromosomes for Down syndrome, Edwards, and one other thing. But everything is negative, so baby is doing good, and which I wasn't worried about that anyway, because I had already prayed and put it in God's hands, and I wasn't worried about that. I got the test result. They emailed it on my chart, and I had to go check my chart. It just popped up for me to check my email, so I went checking my email, and I had my test results, and so I looked at it, and everything said negative. But at the bottom, they was like, well, further counseling is needed counseling is needed if wanted. I'm like, counseling? What do I need counseling for? Everything is negative. So I had called the office, and she explained. She was like, no, just sometimes people want a further in depth, to know further in depth about the test results. But all your test results are negative. Baby is doing really good, y'all, and that just made my day. I actually forgot about them. But again, I wasn't. That's why, because I wasn't worried. Like, I'm not worried. Like, God is going to bless me with a healthy baby. This pregnancy is going to be safe. I'm already claiming it. Even though it's my first pregnancy, and I might, it might not be as easy as, a lot of other people. But everybody's body is different. So I'm already claiming a safe pregnancy. My baby's going to be healthy. This labor is going to be amazing. So I'm not worried about the pain. At first I was scared. I was watching birth videos, and these women were screaming and hollering to the top of their lungs. OMG. But again, like I said, everybody's body is different. Everybody's pregnancy is different. And regardless of whatever happens, whether I have natural or cesarean, but me personally, if my baby is not big enough, I mean, if I'm gonna say a he, y'all, because this is what I want. If the baby is too big, then of course we would have to, you know, decide if we want a cesarean instead of natural. But if he is normal size, then, you know, we're gonna go through with the natural. And I don't know if I'm gonna do the epidural, just because I have researched and been studying on that. It's a lot of side effects can come with that as years progress. I don't know. I can't really say because I'm not in labor. I haven't felt the pain ever in my life. I'm currently experiencing Braxton Hicks contractions, which are false contractions, but they just give you an idea of what is to come, and they are not really intense. Like I'm like, whoa, what is that? Like the other night I had one, and it really kind of took my breath away. I'm like, whoa. So I'm guessing they're getting stronger as my months go on, because I'm almost 7 months. I'm a week away from being 7 months. So sorry, 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on with my mouth tonight. I'm 2 weeks away from being, excuse me, 28 weeks. So, but they're getting more intense. I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, however the ball may roll, I'm just ready to see my baby. I'm ready to hold my baby, kiss my baby, love on my baby. I'm ready to become a mom, y'all. I'm just so excited. I can't wait to see what 2026 is bringing for my family. It's just a lot of things that's coming in place. It's a lot of goals that we're reaching. It's a lot of check off the, you know, like things I have on my check off list that are coming into reality, y'all. I always wanted to be a homeowner, and it's coming along, y'all. Like, you know, a lot of people say, oh no, owning a home is not what it is. You know, you can rent forever. I mean, whatever your goal in life is, you should do that and stick with it. But me personally, I feel like that's how we create generational wealth. You own things. You have to own things. So, but us purchasing a house is coming, and I'm so excited. 2026 is gonna be the year that everything that I ever wanted comes into play, y'all. I'm married, I'm happy, I got a career, I have a baby on the way. It's just a lot of things. I'm going back to school. My husband's career is taking off. Like, it's sometimes it's overwhelming, because I know where I come from. Like, I know where I come from. But, and also my husband, like, the struggle was real, y'all. Nobody really believed in him. And then when we got together, it was like God is strategic in his doings. When we got together, we got married, and then everything started coming in. All the blessing, all the promises that God promised. So we had to wait till we got with our person. A lot of stuff God didn't give me because I wasn't in line. A lot of stuff God didn't give him because he wasn't in the line. And then when we got together, it just started We left our city, because we're from Louisiana. We left our city. We moved to Texas. And then everything just started coming in, y'all. We came to Texas, got jobs, got a house, got cars. I'm talking about money coming in. Money that I never seen before. He never seen before. But it's all because we stayed faithful. Whew! It just brings tears to my eyes, y'all. Knowing where we came from and how we grew up. You know, like, I'm not saying that I had a hard childhood, but it's a lot of things that I had to go through to become the woman that I am today, y'all. And I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that I went through those things early. So now I'm in my mid-30s, my early 30s, and it's like I feel like I can take on the world because I have God on my side, y'all. And just knowing what my husband went through growing up, all his childhood, his adulthood, man, that man, he's a strong man, y'all. He could have gave up on God, but he is a strong man. He kept his faith. And it's not my story to tell, but I know what he been through. And when I tell y'all, this man came out victorious, and that's why blessings are coming in. Because, you know, God wants to see if you can praise him when you don't have nothing. When you can have faith in him when you don't have nothing. When you can love him when you don't have nothing. Y'all just don't understand. Whew. But anyway, I don't feel like crying right now. I'm already emotional as is doing this pregnancy, but I don't want to cry right now. So I'll call y'all back when I get in Dollar Tree. Okay, y'all, I'm in Dollar Tree. It's, you know how like when you walk in and you speak, like I'm from the South, so every time I walk in, I'm speaking, they looking at me like, girl, all you gotta do is speak. Hello, how are you? Anywho. I want some car air freshener. I ain't looking great. I want some car air freshener. What should I do? $3. I'm so cheap, y'all, when it comes to stuff. But I always end up getting it. But yeah, I don't feel like holding this phone and trying to pick up everything that I need. So I'll call y'all back when I get in the car. Y'all, look. No, I'm not gonna get them. I'm just so in awe, y'all. Look at the baby pacifier. Look. I'm not gonna get anything. Okay, y'all. I am back. It feels so good out here. A lot of people say it's cold, but I feel it feels good out here. So I got a few things out of Dollar Tree so I can clean when I get home. Woo! I can clean up when I get home. Okay, I gotta get some light in here. I am so out of breath, y'all. But I like to park far and walk. I guess I think in my mind I'm walking the baby down. I don't know. I like that Jeep. Yeah, my dream car is a Mercedes, but for some reason I want a Jeep. I don't know why. I just want a Jeep, but my dream car is a Benz, the AMG, and I'm gonna get it. I'm not rushing nothing. I'm not forcing nothing. Everything gonna fall in place like it should. But oh my God, y'all! Did y'all see? I mean, I didn't buy any of it because I wouldn't buy like certain stuff for the baby out of places like that. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that's what I wouldn't do it. But oh my God, did y'all see like the pacifiers and the bottles and the just all the baby stuff they had? And I mean, at this point, I think I am incensed. But so what? It's my first child. Y'all give me a break. I'm not gonna go overboard. I even asked my mom. I was like, what do I need? Like, what do I need for this baby other than diapers, wipes, bottles, like, you know, like stuff that you don't think about as a first time mom you need. Like, what do I need? I don't want to get all this unnecessary stuff, but what do I need? Like, really need that the baby's gonna need. And she was telling me, she was like my mama old school. I'm her last child, and I was born, and I'm 36 years old. So 36 years ago is not the same as these kids now. But the most important thing that we're gonna stock up on, and we already got a few items. I didn't know it was a crumble cookie over here. I don't like crumble, but it's like some of the cookies I do. Anyway, basically what I was saying, like what we're really gonna stock up on is diapers, wipes, clothes, bottles, like the skin for, you know, like the body wash, not the body wash, the baby bath wash, the detergent, because I know we can't wash baby clothes with ours, and it has to be a different detergent than what we use. So we're gonna start up on detergent. I can't go, the light just turned green. I 't somebody in front of me. Like, if you in that big of a hurry, you should have did something different. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I'm just gonna stock up on like little essentials like that. Clothes. Y'all, I have literally put so many clothes in my cart. I done went to the store and got so many like clothes. I didn't even put some stuff on Layaway at Burlington. Call me crazy if you want to, but anytime I see something I like, even if I don't get it right now, like, but I'm like starting next week or at the end of this month, I'm gonna start going and get everything that I purchased and washing it up. And like I said, I'm gonna start nesting, getting everything together. The only thing I have to do is find a car seat. I went into Target, their car seats are $500. I'm sorry, I'm just not paying that much for a car seat. Now, I don't mind spending, you know, like money on a good car seat, but $500, y'all, is that too much? Because to me it is. And when I went on Amazon, they was like $239 for the same car seats that Target had. So I'm not paying $500 for a car seat. I'm just not doing that. I don't care how much money I got or how much money I make. I'm not spending $500 on a car seat. No. That money can go towards something else. I'm not doing it. But anyway, like I said, Amazon has the same car seat for $239. But of course, you know, you have to have it before you and your baby, well, before your baby is even discharged from the hospital. I'm trying to see who is this riding my tail like that. Every time I turn, they turn. Yeah, they just really creep me out. Since I left Dollar Tree, they've been going the same way as I'm going. But anyway, they done turned off. But yeah, that stuff just creep me out. Like, I don't like that. Even if I feel like I feel like you behind me too long and you going the same way I'm gonna turn off to really see if you if you following me. Call me crazy, whatever. I watch too many movies. But yeah. So I have to have a car seat before the baby is even discharged from the hospital. And my husband and I said that we were going to sign up for this this class that teaches you how to strap your baby in the car seat. Again, this is our first child. Excuse me. So I don't know how to put a baby in the car seat. Like, the last baby that I actually was dealing with was my nephew. He's 18. He's 18 years old, and that was 18 years ago. So I haven't put a baby in a car seat in about 18 years. And so, but I do have a little sister, y'all. But I never put her in the car seat. Like, she's 3 now. But I never put her in a car seat, so I don't know. I don't know how to properly strap a child into a car seat. I do know the car seat is supposed to be facing backwards, but strapping them in, I don't know how to do it. Strapping the car seat down, making sure it's secure, I don't know how to do it. So my husband and I said we're going to take this class that the hospital is offering, so we can learn how to strap the baby in properly. And also, I told him I could teach him, but he wants to go, because sometimes we just bump heads, y'all. But he wants to go to this class to learn how to do CPR on a child. Which I told him, I was like, I could teach you that. I know that I'm a nurse. I want to go so they can show me and not, be like, no, you're doing it wrong, I'm not going to tell you you're doing it wrong. I'm just going to, let you know, hey, instead of, babies are different from humans, so you can't do what you do to, are human. They are human. Babies are different from adults, so you can't do what you do on an adult to a baby. It's just not gonna be effective. So he's gonna take that CPR class for babies. And to be honest, I might need to go to just freshen up, but because I don't deal with babies every day, just because I don't deal with babies every day. But I did, when I did my peds rotation, we did have to take a test and do CPR on an adult and a child. And every time we have to get recertified every 2 years. Our CPR cards has to be certified every 2 years. I take a class, and it does the child and the adults. But I want to, just go and support him and learn something that I may not know, because you learn something new every day. But yeah, so that's that on that, y'all. And I'm back here at the facility, but I'm sitting in the car because I still have 8:02. I still have 10 minutes left on break, because when I came in, it was 8:02, but I was 10 minutes behind, because when I was going on break, a resident had stopped me and asked for help, so it took me about 10 minutes to do that. So now I had, to get those 10 minutes back. But anyway, I'm just ready to go. My husband, he cooked. I don't know what he cooked, but he cooked, and if it's not too heavy, when I get there, I'm gonna eat. If not, I'll just give me some cereal or something not too heavy, because every time I eat heavy and lay down, I get heartburn. Even though it'll be my first time eating today, because I haven't eaten, but I'm not hungry. Like, I ate some grapes earlier. I did a apple. I have an orange left in my bag, but I'm not hungry. And when I'm not, I don't force myself to eat if I'm not hungry. I only eat when I'm hungry, because again, I don't want to get too far off my weight loss journey that it's hard for me to come back after I have my baby. So that's why again I want to incorporate going back to the gym, like right now, so my body will know hey, we got to get back into the groove. Of course, I know I gotta wait my 6 weeks after I have my baby to do anything, and I can't wait. Like, that 6 weeks off of work is gonna be so much needed. But yeah, I'm just counting down the days, y'all. It's almost the end of 2025, almost 2026. Like, and I know my baby's gonna grow so fast. Like, as soon as you blink your eye, he's gonna be older. He's gonna be older. I don't know how to take that. I just want to enjoy my baby as much as I can. Cause life is short. You here today and you gone today. Most people say you here today and you gone tomorrow. No, you here today and you're gone today. That's just how short life is. So I wanna enjoy every moment. I wanna do every like, I wanna be at every practice, whatever he or she decides to do. I wanna be at every practice. I wanna be at every award ceremony, every play. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to the future. That's all. I really am. And I'm about to go, y'all, because I'm about to cry again. I just don't feel like crying because, like I said, I'm very emotional. This pregnancy has me very emotional, but I'm crying happy tears, y'all. Like, I really am. I'm crying happy tears because I never in a million years thought that it would come true. And I knew eventually God would do it, because I know he said, you know, he would give you the desires of your heart. And the scripture that I had been holding on to even when I was in nursing school and I felt like giving up because I didn't pass my boards the first time is Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. And y'all, when I tell y'all I held on to the scripture and everything is coming in God's timing, everything, when I tell you everything is coming in God's timing, it's coming. And I never thought a girl from Louisiana, from the hood, would make it out the hood without any kids, no baby daddies, but made something out of herself, got a career, got married. Like, it's living the dream, my dream, because my dream is not everybody's dream, and it's not meant for everybody to understand. Again, like, you know, that's the same with my husband. When God gave him his vision of being a pastor, nobody thought he could because of, you know, how he grew up and what he used to be. But you can't judge a book by the cover, because God don't call the qualified. He qualifies those who he calls. Y'all remember that. But y'all, it's so amazing how God works. But anyway, my time is almost up, so I will call y'all back on the way home. I'm gonna call my husband to check on him to make sure he's okay, because I haven't talked to him in a couple of hours. I know he was cooking, but I just want to see how his day is going, because I've been a little busy and we haven't had time to really just talk. So I'll call y'all back on my way when I get back in the car on the way home. I got about an hour and 45 minutes left of this shift. Excuse me. Until I start my off day. But bye, cousins. Hey, y'all. I am back. It is 10:54. I just finished my shift. My relief was a few minutes late, not too late though, but I had to give a report to 3 different nurses because they split the hall that I was on. So they have a hall apiece, because it's 4 halls, so each one of them have a hall, and then they split the shortest hall, which was the hall I was on. So I had to give a report to 3 different nurses, y'all. Woo! Anyway, it was a pretty good day. It wasn't that busy. I had finished with my admin, gave all my meds, did my rounds. I did all my charting, a lot of charting. And now I'm headed home. But yeah, today was a good day. It's gonna be a long night because I'm off tomorrow. I don't have to work anywhere unless I pick up, and I don't plan on picking up because I want to go to Bible study tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, it's because I want to go to Bible study tomorrow night, and I just want to do some things around the house before it get too out of hand, like clean up the bathroom, like deep clean. I want to wash some laundry, get caught up on some laundry, and I just really want to chill. Like I really want to spend time with my husband because we always on the go. He's working, I'm working. He has things that he's doing, in the ministry. So we never get to spend like a whole day together. Even on the weekends, even though I'm off, he's off. I'm not because I pick up shifts. So that means like I'll be in the house all day, but then I pick up a shift overnight, and then we don't get to spend the full day together. But tomorrow we're spending the whole day together, from the time we lay down tonight to the time we lay down tomorrow night. And I, just get as much time with each other as we can before the baby comes. Y'all, the police are really hot in this area I'm in. So I'm gonna cut this light out because they just pulled somebody over. I don't know if y'all can see. They just pulled somebody over. Like, they really, really, really hot. But I'm good. Insurance good. But my tint on my car is actually too dark. Can you get out the way? Thank you. I don't know if y'all can see. They just pulled somebody over. But the only thing I be concerned about is my tint, because my tint on my windows are so dark you can't even see inside in the daytime. Like, you can't, even if you push you can't. But that's the only thing, like, they can really just pull me over by, like, they run my tags, I got insurance good, everything good. And the thing is crazy to me, because if it was illegal, why did the place I go to, why did they put it on if it was illegal? That blows my mind. Like, why put it on if you know it's illegal? But surprisingly, like, no one has said anything about it. I ride past police almost every day, even at night. At night is worse because my car is it's like a dark grayish, and then my windows are tinted black, like pitch black. You can't see, like, if I'm pulling up on the side of you, you can't see who in here at all unless you looking through the front. And what I was gonna do was I was gonna go back to that same place and get like a little tint put on the front, but it's only for some